So today I'm going to be doing a grilled and roasted nopales with tomatoes, onions, lots of fresh and dried peppers, lots of seasonings, and I got my cast irons going here to roast off my peppers, the world's largest cast iron, and a little grill pan for the nopales. So let's get cooking. My cactus starting to grill, and then over here in this pan I have guajillos, anchos, and some fresh poblanos that I'm roasting on. Here are my roasted poblanos that I torched over the open flame. So I then let them sweat in a bowl for about 10 minutes covered in saran wrap, and I'm going to go ahead and peel and dice them. I have my toasted ancho and guajillo peppers that I'm going to be rehydrating in some soon to be boiling water, and then those will be pureed with some chicken stock. So here I have my roasted off nopales slices. As you can see, by roasting it with a little bit of kosher salt, a lot of the sliminess kind of drained out of it while they were roasting, so that way in the final product it won't be so slimy. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my toasted and rehydrated ancho and guajillo chilies, and instead of chicken stock I ended up deciding to just use the cooking liquid because there's so much flavor there. So we're going to go ahead and blend this up for the puree that will be in the sauce. Some sauce here ready to go. I have some roasted poblanos that I peeled and then did a large dice on. Here's my roasted nopales, Roma tomatoes. I have some shallots over here, cilantro. I have ancho chili powder over here, along with some coriander, cumin, garlic, a diced serrano, chayote squash, onions, green onions. Over here is also some paprika. This is the epazote, and then I have the puree of the ancho and the guajillo chili. So we're ready to put this all together. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and bring this all together now. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with a little bit of avocado oil, a couple tablespoons there. I have my burner over medium heat. I'll start here with my onions. So this is half of a medium white onion. There that goes. We'll have a 1 shallot, pretty much finely diced. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in my serrano. So this is 1 serrano that I deseeded and de-ribbed, and it's a fine dice. Okay, so we've sweat down the serranos, the onions, and the shallots. I'm going to go ahead and add in my garlic. Just a couple minutes that I let all that sweat down. I add in my garlic, give that about 20 seconds or so. Okay, so next in I'm going to add in my chayote squash. So I went ahead and peeled this chayote squash and I deseeded it. There wasn't a lot of seeds actually in it. And then I just gave it a large dice. So we're just going to go ahead and toss that in. And with this, I'm also going to add in all my spices now. So here I have coriander. So about a half a teaspoon of coriander. About a half a teaspoon of turmeric. Half a teaspoon here of paprika, and I have half a teaspoon of cumin. I'm going to also go ahead and add in my Sazon with cilantro and achiote powder. Alright, I've been sauteing this chayote in here a couple minutes now. I'm gonna go ahead and add in my epazote. This is about 7 leaves that are chiffonade. I'm gonna go ahead and add in my roasted poblanos. Heat up a little bit here now. I'm going to take my tomatoes now. So this is 5 Roma tomatoes that I cored and did a large dice on. These are going to go in. Go ahead and add in my nopales that I had previously cut into strips, and then I went ahead and roasted them in the oven at 375 with some kosher salt to really just kind of help let the sliminess kind of leach out. Okay, so I've been sauteing these. Basically everybody in the pool here. I'm about ready to go ahead and add in my chili puree. And the chili puree was 2 anchos and 6 guajillos that I went ahead and toasted and then pureed with the cooking juice from the rehydration of the chili. So here we have our finished dish of roasted nopales with roasted poblanos, ancho pasilla chilies, tomatoes, shallots, onion, garlic, chayote squash, and lots of seasonings. It's absolutely delicious, and this was really fun to make.
Ay, qué paciencia la mía. No me digas que no, ya no me creo tus mentiras. No me digas que no.